As DJI did promise, they've sent me a free replacement DJI Neo, which I am very happy about. But what I would love to do today is to talk you through what happened with the Neo over the past few months, especially the two flyaways in Turkey and also the one back then in February where all the problems with the Neo, somehow it was the point where it all started. Here is the case number 1 from February this year in the winter. As you can see here, I took off from our garden, forward movement at the same time upwards while tilting the gimbal slightly as well. Suddenly I've got the warning max power load reached, followed by strong wind warning, which I think was a nonsense. That was the result of all of it, and the drone basically falling down uncontrollably, not reacting to any inputs from the controller. I couldn't do anything. Here is the second case from the 10th of May. I was still able to find and recover the drone after this and also fly it afterwards. It was already a couple of minutes into an uneventful flight when suddenly this tilt up movement happened, followed by a number of warnings. The most significant one was when the GPS satellite signal was lost suddenly, and all I could see since then onwards is how the drone is flying, crash landing into this hill next to the road, from where I was able to recover because it landed on some tree branches, so nothing happened. I was able to fly the drone afterwards. This is the third and final case where I lost the drone completely on 14th of May between Bayburt and Caykara at the D915 road. 2.5 minutes into uneventful flight, I was ready to bring the drone back to me when it suddenly banked 45 degrees and started flying sideways into the hill. I tried the return to home function to bring it back and then cancelled it as the drone didn't react and just crashed into the hill. So this was the summary of my 3 DJI Neo flyaway cases. I hope you found it informative. The good news is DJI sent me this free replacement, so I've got the Neo again in my drone fleet. I opened the case with the DJI as well, and they were really super helpful. They said we will analyze the data of those flights, especially the final one, and if it was not a pilot error, and if it would indicate it's a manufacturing error that is covered by the 2-year warranty. I didn't have the flyaway DJI Care service for the Neo, for the first one. I do have for the second one though. But they said basically if it wasn't a pilot error and if it would be an indication that there was something wrong with the drone, they would send me a free replacement, which they did, and I'm really happy about it. So dear Murid, welcome to the Place 17 family again. I just love this little piece of technology. And don't get me wrong, I love the other one that I've just unboxed in this video yesterday. But this one is really special. It's a part of the family. It's like the flying cameraman, really. It's such a helpful tool, and I was so sad that I had to leave it behind, lost in the hills and mountains between Bayburt and Caykara in Turkey. But at the same time, I'm happy that I've got a free replacement from DJI again, and that I can have the drone again as part of my drone fleet for this YouTube venture that I'm doing. So thank you DJI so much. Thank you.